What is going on, guys? My name is The Rose, and this is the Game Corner Podcast, episode 20, part number 2. If you missed part 1, go back and watch that. It's an all fighting games edition where I talk about Smash. I did the reactions to the Direct, the Smash Bros. Direct. I had news on Tekken 7 with Negan joining. I had news regarding BlazBlue, Chceck Battle, Street Fighter 5, and much more on there. So go check that out. I actually doxed myself on that video, so I had to re-upload it. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But folks, with that being said, let's just get right into the news. So I have 10 articles here. I'm going to talk about the PlayStation Plus, Xbox One, and Twitch Prime free games for the month of August. Also going to talk about a little bit about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. We have a little bit more information regarding its filming. We have some information on Sega's new COO and president of the company. And we got a little bit more to talk about too after that. So stay tuned to the Game Corner Podcast. Alright, well, let's start off here with the free games for the month of August. With PlayStation Plus, you get Bound by Flame for the PS3, Dead by Daylight for the PS4, Draw Slasher for the PS Vita, Here They Lie for the PlayStation VR, Knowledge is Power for PS4, Mafia 3 for PS4, Serious Sam 3 BFE for PS3, and Space Hulk for the Vita. I have no experience with any of these games. Really, none of these games interest me in the slightest. I did watch somebody play a little bit of Dead by Daylight, but it is what it is. I don't have VR, I really don't care for VR. Too expensive. Knowledge is Power. Sounds like some kind of quiz game. The only one I have slight interest in is Mafia 3. And just because I have some interest in it doesn't mean I'm going to play it. I mean, it is free. I could give it a chance, but I don't know. We'll see. Next up, we have the Xbox lineup for the Games with Gold of this month. We have Forza Horizon 2 Standard Edition, available from August 1st to the 31st. It's the standard 10th anniversary edition. For Honor Standard Edition will be available from August 16th to September 15th. Then we have Dead Space 3 available until the 15th of this month for backwards compatibility from the 360, and Epic Mickey 2 also available from the 16th to the 31st on Xbox One. Again, backwards compatible. I have played Forza 2. Thought it was a pretty great racing game. I actually did beat it, so I really don't have much of a reason to go back to it other than to finish up the achievements. But, I don't know. I don't think I will, because Forza Horizon 4 is coming out in 2 months. I don't think I have a reason to. I'm just gonna wait until Forza Horizon 4, because it's a step above 2 in terms of like everything. For Honor, I don't really have any interest in, because not my type of game. Apparently it's very grindy to get everything you want. I didn't care really for the Dead Space series, and I'm not really a Disney fan, and I don't care for the Epic Mickey games or practically anything Disney has to offer. And now we have the Steam games. I imagine you get them on Steam through Twitch Prime. You can get the Wizardry Bundle, Jotun, Antihero, SteamWorld Dig, and Death Squared. The only game on this list I've heard of is SteamWorld Dig. I really don't play PC games much. I'm more of a console gamer. Sue me. It says follow these instructions to get your free games. Be sure that your Amazon Prime account has been enabled with Twitch Prime. You'll need to connect your Twitch account to your Amazon account. Head to twitch.tv and log in to the Twitch account. Click on the crown icon at the top right of the screen. Scroll to each free game. Claim the offer. You'll need to install the Twitch desktop app to get your free games. So I'm guessing it's similar to Steam, but you get all your free games through Amazon. So it's pretty cool. I don't have it downloaded myself, and with these games, doesn't sound like I am going to either. Next up, the release date for Pokemon, the new Switch game, not the one this year, but the one coming out next year, which we still don't know what it's going to be. The release date was reworded to sound more official. It was first, it says the information comes from the latest Nintendo fiscal reports, which amended the release window to late 2019. Previously, the game was mentioned as slated for the second half of 2019 in May. The new Pokemon RPG is coming to the Switch, obviously. Where else is it going to go? This is the game that will, I think, officially kill the 3DS. We don't know if it's Gen 8, if it's going to be a Gen 4 remake. But quite honestly, they didn't need to reword the release window because Pokemon fans should know by now. The new games are coming out in the middle of November. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon, they came out in the middle of November. And I'm pretty sure Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire also came out in the middle of November of the year they released. So, safe to say this is going to come out in November. I'm thinking 2 weeks before Christmas. Not 2 weeks before Christmas. 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Maybe a week before Thanksgiving, depending on the date. But yeah, I you know, Pokemon games have also been known to release in October. That has happened a couple times, but November seems to be the current release month for these games lately. So I'm going to say November. If I had to guess, maybe November 15th. Because that will be a Friday next year. Sonic the Hedgehog movie takes place in its fictional town called Green Hills. Green Hills is a reference to the Sonic, one of the Sonic the Hedgehog games on the GameCube. Green Hills is a reference to one of the Sonic games on the Sega Game Gear back in the 90s. I think it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Game Gear version. I'm not exactly sure what game, but a new photo of the set for the Sonic movie has surfaced, showing the movie will take place in the fictional small town of Green Hills. In the picture, you can see the sign that says "Welcome to Green Hills." The little town with a big heart. Population 1,981 people. Elevation 3,445 feet. You can see a police car in the background behind the sign. Filming is currently being done in Pitt Lake, Vancouver, and more filming will be done at Jericho Park, Vancouver. James Marsden was seen filming the role of Tom the policeman, who will star alongside Sonic. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie will hit theaters November 15th, 2019. So now we have a premiere date for the movie. Before, we just known it was November 2019. Now we know the release date of the movie premiere, November 15th. So it's going to be a week before Thanksgiving. I think it's going to be the same day as the Pokemon release, which will be pretty interesting. There is also It is also said that the movie's going to have some filming done in New York as well, so that'll be pretty cool. I've actually seen pictures of all the New York skyscrapers and stuff on a YouTube video, so I'm certainly interested in this movie. I'm wondering how this is going to look in live action. It could only be just as bad as the games. That's all I'm saying. Warriors Orochi 4 gets save data bonuses from Warriors Orochi 3 and Dynasty Warriors 9. Koei Tecmo announced a few Warriors Orochi bonuses for fans of the Warriors series that have saved data of the previous entry Warriors Orochi 3 as well as Dynasty Warriors 9. As a bonus for those who played the predecessor, stock EXP will be given to players with save data for Warriors Orochi 3 and Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. I have Ultimate. That's pretty cool. On the Xbox One. Stock EXP is basically experience points you can give to increase your character's level in Warriors Orochi 4. The number of EXP varies based on the total number of enemies you've defeated, but there is a cap of 100,000. Gives me a reason to go back to play that game. That's pretty fucking cool. All you need is a save data from Warriors Orochi 3 or Orochi 3 Ultimate. Compatible titles: Warriors Orochi 3 on the PS3, Ultimate also on the PS3, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate on the PS4, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate as well on the Vita, Warriors Orochi 4 Nintendo Switch version, Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate Nintendo Switch version. So the Xbox version is not eligible to receive this update, or not the update, but the bonuses. That's kind of fucked. I hope that's not true. Let's see. There's also a little something for those with the save data from Dynasty Warriors 9 with the following costumes: Zahenji, Dachio, Yu Ying, Wang Yuranji, and Daiochen. I do not know how to pronounce Chinese names. Here are the compatible versions and where they can get the save data from. Warriors Orochi 3 PS4 version, Warriors Orochi 3 Steam version, and Dynasty Warriors 9 PS4 and Steam version. Keep in mind that these are bonuses that were announced for Japan, so it doesn't include any bonuses for Xbox, because Xbox is practically a dead system in Japan. Not many people like the Xbox out there for some, whatever reason. But we'll likely get something similar with it included in the West. We better, because I have Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate on the Xbox, and that's where I played it. Warriors Orochi 4 releases in Japan on September 27th for the PS4, Nintendo Switch, and the game releases in North America on October 16th for the PS4, Xbox One, the Switch, and the PC via Steam worldwide. Super Mario Odyssey got a new costume based on Harriet from the Brutals. I don't like it. It's ugly. Why would anyone ever want to put this on Mario? I don't know. Super Mario Odyssey has been adding various costumes for people to buy with gold coins, and next on the list is a costume based on Harriet from the Brutals, the rabbit-looking enemies you face all throughout the game. The costume will become available post-game, where it can then be bought with golden coins at any Crazy Cap store in the game. I honestly don't care. Although having that Spike Club is pretty cool, but obviously I don't think you can use that in the game. I still really don't care. Yeah, to me it looks kind of ugly. I would never put Mario in that. Get it away. Here's something that's been pissing people off quite a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save this for last. Nope. Save that for last. Final Fantasy VII, the remake, is being redone as an action game, according to new job listing. Square Enix posted a new job listing to recruit 3D CG designers to work as a VFX designer for Final Fantasy VII's remake. What's the difference this time is that it's being described as an action game. Those who fill the position will work as VFX designers on Final Fantasy VII's remake. The position requires work on general effect data using Unreal Engine 4's Cascade Particle Editor. Used for battles, fields, making and implementing event scene backgrounds such as and such. The VFX designer will also work together with programmers to construct rules that will allow for mass production of data. The perks section of the job listing describes as a position that will carry the core of Final Fantasy VII's remake that is being remade as an action game, and a chance to challenge the world with a new Final Fantasy action. We've previously seen action elements for Final Fantasy VII's remake, but this is actually the first time Square Enix describes it as one. Required skills are VFX experience, Maya and Photoshop experience, and experience creating 3D game effects. The following skills aren't required but are welcomed: experience on creating effects with Unreal 4, experience on creating effects for CG movies, and After Effects experience. Square Enix is looking for someone with technical strengths that know what is needed to be done in order to improve VFX texture quality in its high-definition age. Final Fantasy VII Remake is in development for the PS4. In previous job listings by Square Enix, we got some info. Remake progress. Well, here's the thing. We'll see in probably about 5 years. I think it's awesome. Putting a new twist on a RPG series, or an action RPG series. But Final Fantasy VII is a cult classic. And if you guys screw it up, people are going to hate you. So know what you're getting into. Do your best. Because if it's not up to popular demand, you're screwed. That's what I think anyways. But we won't get it until about 2021. At least that's what I'm thinking. Sega of America names new COO and president. If anyone who doesn't know what a COO is, that stands for Chief Operating Officer of a company. Sega of America and Atlas USA announced the appointment of Ian Curran as Sega of America's new Chief Operating Officer and President effective August 1st. In his role, Curran will be responsible for utilizing all resources available to maximize the profitability of the publishing and Sonic business within the Americas and EMEA, whatever that means. Curran will also serve on the board of Atlas USA and will report directly to the CEO of Sega, Sega West, Tatsuyuki Miyazaki, and with Sega employees located in the Irvine, Burbank, and London offices. Quote from Curran after his promotion, and I quote, "My thanks and gratitude to Mr. Miyazaki and the entire company leadership for this opportunity to lead our operations and execution in America and EMEA. I appreciate all of the incredible efforts Mr. Hiraoka has made to lay the groundwork for our operations in the Americas. Coming off of the success of Persona 5, Sonic Forces, Sonic Mania Plus, and the Yakuza series, I don't think Sonic Forces was a success, but anyways, with so much more on the horizon, including Valkyria Chronicles 4, it is an incredible time to join the team. As part of the Sega family, we are inheritors of expansive body of work and opportunity, which I plan to help reach its full potential." So there you go. Ian has decades of experience in video game publishing, with a proven track record in surpassing revenue expectations and reducing cost overhead. They typed overheard. It's supposed to be overhead. Previous companies he worked with include THQ and Acclaim Entertainment, with the most recent one being gaming accessories designer and supplier Glowtech. So that's pretty cool. It sounds like he's going to do a pretty good job and hopefully help get Sega back on their feet again, because I mean, they're barely surviving right now as a first-party and third-party developer and publisher. Obviously, doing the Sonic games. They own Atlas now, so they're publishing Atlas games. They published the Hatsune Miku games, which I wish they would make another one of. Even though it hasn't been 2 years yet since the last one, but we have been getting spoiled with Miku games by getting one at least once a year. And we haven't gotten one in 2018 yet, and I don't think we're going to. But Yakuza series, yeah, that one's pretty popular. Sonic Mania Plus seems like it's a big hit, much like Sonic Mania itself. Sonic Forces, though, I don't know. You might want to swallow your words on that one. But good luck to Mr. Ian Curran. I can only hope for Sega's success. Maybe if they make enough money, they can get back into the console game. Maybe we'll finally see that Dreamcast 2 in about 40 years from now. Oh, shit. Alright, man. Main event time. Let me get a swig of water first. This is going to be a good one. Oh, I needed that. Spyro Reignited Trilogy only contains the first game on the disc. This has pissed people off. People intended to pick up a physical copy of Spyro the Reignited Trilogy will need to do some downloading should they want to play all three games. Well, that was the point of the fucking trilogy. The official website for the collection has been updated and now notes that only the Spyro the Dragon is available on the disc. That means that for the PS4 and Xbox One retail versions of the game, an internet connection is required to access the entire collection. People will need to go online and download Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage and Spyro Year of the Dragon if they want to play them. A download size has not been revealed. The Spyro Reignited Trilogy will come to the PS4 and Xbox One September 21st, 2018, and it's highly likely that it'll release sometime in 2019 on the Switch. I think the game has to be at least a year on the other platforms before it can go to the Switch and the PC. So if that's the case, you'll probably see it sometime in October 2019 on the other platforms. Possibly, depending on how well it does on the PS4 and Xbox One. They didn't do this with Crash. I don't know why they're doing it with Spyro. People have been very annoyed by this. People have canceled their pre-orders. And it's a good thing now I never pre-ordered one, because I thought about it. And I almost did. But I'm glad I didn't now. Because what's the point of having the disc when you need to install the games through the PSN by downloading them anyway? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. So, really, there's no point in having the physical disc. I'm just going to get it digitally. Because I got to have two of the three games digital anyway, so fuck it. You know, GameStop ain't getting my money this time because I'm not buying the disc. It's not worth it. Really isn't. People are not very happy with this decision. Activision, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. That being said, guys, that is the Game Corner podcast. Episode 21 in its entirety. Follow me on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Greatly appreciated for everyone who does. Follow Erin Fitzgerald on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube as well. Follow Black Sakura on Facebook. Follow Jotaku.net. I plan to write a review on there pretty soon. Probably Sonic Mania Plus. But that's going to wait until after I'm done helping my grandparents move. Speaking of which, I don't know when the next episode is going to go up. Sometime next week, depending on how tired I am, or sore, or both. By the time Sunday night rolls around, I might record it on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. This way it'll get up a little bit sooner. But we'll see how I feel and how everything goes. But thanks again, guys, for watching the podcast. I appreciate it. And hit that like button if you like it. But thanks for watching, guys. Till the next time, my name is The Rose, and I'll catch your ass down the road.